guys, crankycaz here.
And thesherbster.
We're back with more Final Fantasy 16. Clive doesn't sound too enthused by that. I'm just going to redo that.
He's been sat there for a while. You fucking hurry up, woman.
Hey guys, crankycaz here.
And thesherbster.
We're back with more Final Fantasy 16. The last episode was a shocker. Hugo's lost his hands.
Yep.
He's lost his power.
Yep.
And some dudes walked off with him. And when I was editing that, I noticed something really strange. There's definitely someone controlling things behind the scenes. So basically, I don't know if you noticed this. I certainly didn't when we watched the scene because I was just so shocked by the hand thing. The guy that comes and picks Hugo up, it's like he just switches him off. It's really weird. If you watch that back, he just sort of goes, oh, enough now. And Hugo just kind of goes, like, and just turns off.
Wow.
And it made me think about, obviously, Anabella's got that blue thing. Was it a bracelet that she had or something?
Yes, I remember now, yeah.
Someone is controlling shit behind the scenes, so that's interesting. Another interesting thing is Odin appeared at Rosalith, or Odin's forces. So Odin is Barnabas, I think. So our whole theory that it wasn't Sid that sent Benedicta's head in a box, it was probably Barnabas stirring shit up between Sid and Hugo, like he knew Hugo would want to get revenge. Has Barnabas done a power play there to get Hugo out of the picture, and then he's just rocked up and taken Rosalith? So we're back at the hideout, obviously, because Jill had a bit of a shit show there. Like, she nearly died. We needed a break. We're going to go after Hugo at a different point.
But before we get into that, remember our new Ultra patron. Thank you very much.
To Dustin Cole, yes. Thank you very much. We've also had 11 new patrons in the last month. We really appreciate you. We're just really glad everyone's enjoying the playthrough, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for reminding me to say that as well. So we're back at the Hideaway, and there's quite a lot of new stuff, all these yellow dots. So I think before we do any more main story, let's just have a little mosey around here.
Yeah.
And see what we can do.
See what else has turned up. Otto can wait.
I might wait for Vivian as well, actually, because she tends to update us on where things are with, like, the main story.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's just talk to this woman. Hortense.
Oh, poor fella.
It's going to be a fetch quest, isn't it?
To do now, Clive?
Almost certainly.
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen.
Can you go
Those
find us
cloth
some
wraps
linen?
are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces.
Oh.
And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the Hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Oh, absolutely.
Don't guilt trip me. I'll get you linen just fine.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Get this stuff for us.
Aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and
Northreach. I have to go back to Northreach. Okay.
You'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Surely in the Hideaway we've got somebody who can run errands to different places.
Apparently
really?
not.
Apparently not. Apparently this is Clive's job now.
I love the fact that he's like, and would this someone be me after she just handed the receipt to him?
Like, why yes, it's you.
You catch on quick.
Jill looked as white as a sheet when they brought her back. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
She's not good, is she?
Well, she went through, she nearly got her bloody head cut off, man. Good job, good old Torgal. And that obviously was the big thing as well, right?
Listening to the song.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't like that song.
Can I talk then?
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, Super Torgal last time as well. We might learn a bit more about that.
Speaking of Super Torgal, I think Tomes might have some... I mean, he's presumably been looking for books about Torgal, yes. And Gav's here.
Yep, he wants to find out a bit more as well.
What happened to Torgal for us? You make sure he's not hurting himself doing, well, whatever the fuck it is he did.
Well put, Gav. Love it.
Speaking of Torgal, can we look at him in here? Oh, no.
Not at the moment.
I didn't think to look. I was so shocked by his transformation in the last episode. I could have used the active time
yeah,
and it might have come up.
He may have done.
Might be able to check him out while we're here with Tomes.
I just remember just being like, seeing his like eyes. I think his eyes were the first thing that went, if I remember correctly, and just being like, what's he doing?
Okay, so... Ooh. Oh, so Kupka, before Clive can deal the finishing blow, Hugo is spirited away by a mysterious man from Waloed.
Okay.
So it's right, yeah. So that guy is with the people of Waloed. Okay, so he's with. So Barnabas is potentially also involved. I didn't know whether that was separate from the Barnabas thing.
Yeah.
More on Otto. Continues to serve the same role he did under Sid. Great.
There we go.
Hang on a minute. In charge of all monies and information coming into and going out of the Hideaway. Otto,
okay.
my man, if you're a spy.
You better not be.
But
we might just be getting ahead of ourselves there, like reading into things and being really cynical. He might be fine.
Kind of worried now, though, because...
Can't trust anyone in this game.
I was thinking, how did they discover the location of the first Hideaway? But it was that sneaky guy.
Yeah, followed them back.
Who saw us and followed us back. Yeah, okay. The Kingdom of Waloed has its capital at Stonehere, home to the Mother Crystal of Drake's Spine. So we're going to be going there at some point. Ruled over by Barnabas Thamur, dominant of Odin and Warden of Darkness, who has long harboured ambitions of extending his reach into the neighbouring continent of Storm. Somewhat surprisingly, the Sambraquois Empire's incursion into the Crystalline Dominion prompted no immediate response from the king, who appears to be biding time and considering his next move.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's let Sambraquois Empire go for that crystal, the Crystalline Dominion, and he's like picking off the other ones. It feels like everything is making a move towards the end game being at the Crystalline Dominion. I mean, that's the crystal in the menu screen, I think, as well.
Right.
Nothing about Torgal. Maybe we can find out about him here.
My knowledge is yours.
Oh, ask about the two kids. That's the two kids, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Still remember.
Oh,
yeah.
I forget every time. He just says the first bit, and it really throws me.
Yeah.
I still remember the first day I met Tet and Crow, chasing their father out the Hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's kirtle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void they left in the children's lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here in the shelves to bury their sorrows in the leaves of these tomes. Yeah, because it's been 5 years, hasn't it?
Thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction as over time their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigour.
Excellent.
They remind us no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal. And that happiness lost may be found again.
Lovely.
I hope that's a summary of what this game is going to be like. I really hope that.
Yep.
And then it's not just tragedy like Final Fantasy 15.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Okay.
Oh, wow. 2 levels up.
This, I believe you will find most interesting.
Hello. So 3 new... Oh, no, there's loads of new entries here. We're going to read all of these.
There's new stuff here. I want to know about the founder. Fear and uncertainty reigned in those early years following the sins of Zemeckis. Not wanting to further incur the wrath of the heavens, the few who survived the fall took to wandering the land, spurning magic and staying to the shadows, and so they lived for decades. One man, however, grew tired of this life, if it could be called that, and after bidding his companions farewell, climbed a grassy knoll overlooking a forest of beech and alder. Here he gathered a pile of rubble and used it to build a humble shelter in which he spent the night. The next morning, however, instead of abandoning his work, as was his people's wont, he gathered more rocks, adding to the structure until the shelter had become a shack. This he continued for days, weeks, until the shack had become a home. At first, those few wanderers who passed the knoll would shun him, cursing the man under their breaths for his hubris. But as his estate grew, and one building became 2 and 2 3, the people began to slow their steps, and it was not long before some took to joining him on that knoll, gathering stones, building new lives, new destinies. This they did without magics or machines, without boon or blessing. They relied on naught but their hands, their backs, their wills, and each other. And slowly, house gave way to village, village to town, and town to nation. The man would one day die, as all men do, but those who remained continued his legacy, expanded upon it, and though his name was eventually forgotten, his spirit lives on to this day in the hearts of all Rosarians.
Oh, okay.
So the founder wasn't a dominant by the sound of it, he was just a man.
Yep.
Right? None of these names are ringing a bell to me.
Drake's Eye is going to be another crystal. There
Drake's Eye was lost. That was the one that was destroyed, I think. A mother crystal which stood in the frozen wastes of Northern Storm, lands now lost to the Blight. Soon after the mother first fell, the tribes of the north, in a bit of desperation, marched south into Rosaria, Shiva's dominant at the fort. A terrible battle ensued in which fire was pitted against ice, but eventually the Phoenix and the Ducal armies succeeded in driving back the invaders for a time. Krieg Loist.
Capital of the Iron Kingdom.
Capital of Iran, or the Iron Kingdom, located on the boiling sea island of Ironholm, several hundred leagues off the western coast of Rosaria. Means charred rock.
Okay.
Was that... So we didn't go there, though, did we?
It was Mount Drastanus, wasn't it?
It was. Are we going to get to go to the Iron Kingdom again, then?
Quite possibly.
Holy Order of Shields of the Blackened Pinion.
This is the Black Shields, basically.
The Black Shields, it's just their full name.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
I do. I have a question about Torgal. Wow, look at him. Wow. Clive's faithful friend, who is fiercely protective of him and his allies, when Jill came close to death in the courtyard of Rosalith Castle, something awoke within him, transforming Torgal into something akin to an icon.
Yeah, well, I guess at this point we don't know what it is, right? But it did seem very iconic, didn't it? But we don't know for sure what it is. And it continued for a good while as well, and then he sort of just stopped after everything was done.
That's interesting that they've worded it like that, though. They've not just said turning him into semi-prime Fenrir or what. It's something akin to an icon, so that suggests maybe he's not quite just like an icon.
Yeah, or they don't know at this point. They don't want to give away too much.
Look at
Puppy. Oh, Puppy Torgal.
Puppy Torgal. Oh, okay. There's loads more stuff here, but
The
I'm
door
going
to
to
the
carry on.
shelves shall ever be
Yeah, he could be here for hours reading
could.
everything.
Tome says he's looking for books about
I
Yes,
hope
we
he's-
want to know about it as well.
Yeah, I hope he's still looking for books about Ultima and Ultima's thralls and all that stuff, though.
I'm
because
sure he
that's-
will be.
Maeve knows how to brew a bitter, all right.
Oh, no.
To marinate yard chocobo. Wonderful.
Oh.
Well, don't read it then. If you don't like it.
So I'm assuming that that's just there's more songs.
Yeah, you've come across a couple, I think.
Should we have a
on
listen?
your travels.
No, don't like that one. It's too sad. I like that one, but
I like
that's
that one
more
too.
world mappy. That's fine. The sound of silence.
John Cage is 3 minutes 40 something seconds.
Now let's just have it on the one that
The actual one.
The actual one, yeah. What do you need?
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be
Please
cooked
don't
up into
make me
something
bring
delicious.
you a chocobo.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
The
Where's your sense of
unfoul ones.
adventure, Sid?
Sorry.
Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Nope.
No, I want you to
We're
get ingredients.
Hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me.
Hunt the stuff
But
for
you're made
me.
of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Maybe.
How
Something
could I
tells me you
refuse?
won't be taking no for an answer. Fine.
So apparently,
Well.
this is ages ago now.
Fantastic. Thank you.
In terms of episodes, because
Mm-hmm.
we're like quite far
May
ahead
I
now.
ask what's on the menu?
Are they going to keep talking?
Chance's Stew.
1 sec.
It was once a favourite among the Gormans of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem
Molly.
is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient.
Have we got to work it out as well, then?
Beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn. but
Unwanted violets. Would that be the
unwanted
flowers that we picked?
violets? I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Okay, so that's going to be the next
Cool.
thing we'll be doing then for that quest. Going to Martha's Rest and asking the butcher that's over there.
Brilliant.
Wonderful.
So
What were
as
you
I was
saying?
saying, it was a while ago now. It was actually before we went to the first Mother Crystal, but I can't remember the area that we were in. It was basically where we did the side quest with the psychopathic son, and his dad was getting dogs for him to maul the bearers and kill them. But basically, I skipped a load of side quests there because it was like, oh, they're all going to be like fetch questy, and then apparently I missed a good one. But figures. So it sounds like we've picked up a couple of pretty basic ones there. I don't know whether we'll carry on with those. We could go and do them, I suppose.
If you're in the area, I guess.
I'm in the area.
And with that other quest, when I get to that in my playthrough, which I haven't started yet, but I want to very soon, I'll let you know, and then you can come and watch. And
oh, I've seen it on a stream.
Have you seen
it?
I
should say that I've seen it.
Oh,
and
okay,
it was,
so you have seen it,
yeah.
right? Fine.
But I'm not watching any more streams because we're getting into the thick of things now. So
good idea.
So we can get a platinum sword with the liquid flame, which is
go for it.
Cool. Let's craft that.
No scratches, right?
Can we reinforce anything?
You can reinforce that.
Yes, why not? Let's
go
do that.
for it.
That should do you.
We could also do that. Let's get.
Why the hell not?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And we can reinforce that too.
You can thank me later.
Oh, can I?
That it.
Get your mind out of the gutter, darling.
Right, was there anything else this way? No. So we could go to Clive's chambers.
And then Hunt's and Vivian as well.
Yeah. Off limits. That
means you. I love it.
What's in there?
That's probably Blackthorn's store.
Blackthorn's store, maybe.
Or his chambers.
Right, so is Clive's chamber back this way? It is.
Up there, yeah.
Let's check that, and then I guess we'll go to Vivian. So what's new at the Wall of Memories?
The Martell apples.
Martell apples.
Yeah.
So I need to be doing more side stuff.
Yeah.
Be missing out on things like that. Jill, homecoming. I apologise for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been had not you, Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Why is she apologising for getting captured? Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Jill.
Bless Jill. Well, she's in the infirmary still, isn't she, after all of that?
Yeah. Oh, bless her. As if she's apologising for nearly dying. Like,
wasn't her fault.
No.
You know, it's just how it was. I mean, Gav's the one who ultimately freed Clive and then made it possible for us to save her, so...
Yeah. An apple a day, so this is because we've done the Martell apple quest.
Looks like it, yep.
So it gives us like little extra story bits. That's quite nice.
Yeah. Sid would be proud. Yes, he would.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
All quiet in the Dominion. Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. Neither wants to make the first move. Gav shall keep us apprised. Wonderful. Wade, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, the true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all others who were lost that night were still with us. Oh,
it's
Wade.
Nice that he came back. It's nice to see that not everybody died that night.
Oh, Jill's written about after we did the Ambrosia
I heard about
quest.
Ambrosia, yes.
Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person. But for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart.
Bless her.
I'm gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing. Defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? I like that while we're out on quests, it gives you that sense of time passing in a different way. I don't think we've really had that in a game before.
It's
like
really nice,
a game that I've played.
I like that.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, while we're out doing these quests, Jill's sat here hoping that we're going to be okay. She's writing us a little letter. That's cute.
I was hoping you weren't going to go out that door. I was thinking you don't want to go that way.
I'm learning.
She's learning where she can go in the hideaway and getting used to the crows, how the crow flies, sort of objective points.
It's definitely business, Karen, sorry.
If you're going to buy something, can you get on with it, please?
I've got 68,000 now.
You have no potions.
Let's get
You'll not find a better price than that.
You're robbing me blind.
Rubbing me blind, you know.
Come again.
Right, we're done.
Oh, don't.
Go on, off with you.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Let's speak to Vivian
Yes.
and Otto.
Do you want to check the hunts as well?
Yes.
The little ones have been up to their old
True.
tricks again.
I'm thinking what we can do is we can speak to Otto, but before we go and do the main stuff, we can see where the main stuff's going to send us.
Yes. Possibly in the direction of Waloed.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe
If
not.
it does, then I might do some side stuff and then go to Waloed.
My favourite pupil.
Ask about
Yes,
coming to
I
the
wanted to
Hideaway.
ask
How
about
did she
that.
get here? When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canva. Wait, she's not Sid's daughter, is she? I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils, but nor did I imagine my fellow educators would have designs on my life, and we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Oh. So other professors wanted her out?
Well,
like wanted to kill her?
In the university, it sounds like she was a target.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we obviously rescued her.
But I don't think she's Sid's daughter. She just happens to have been at the same university as... Oh, Sid's daughter was studying at Canva.
Yes.
Does she know Sid's daughter?
Maybe.
Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden.
Ah, right, so she was...
She was poking around a bit too much.
Yeah.
Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no
A
less.
far more reputable fellowship.
Than anything in the academic world, I assure you.
Great.
Okay, let's ask her about the
How may I
state of the
help you
realm.
today?
Ah.
Oh. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea, revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
So it's basically like an affinity chart in like the Xenoblade games, it looks like.
I have the details here.
Ooh.
Ah, okay.
This is
Sounds
getting
good.
in depth.
I like this.
like it. The fact that we need one of these just makes my day.
So this is like
It's literally
day.
got affinity things.
Yeah. Childhood friends, best friends, sworn to shield.
Sworn to serve, trains.
Yeah, it's an affinity chart basically, isn't it? So Wade, so Tyler.
Ambrosia. Oh, and then that takes you to the law. I
Yeah.
love all this. This is fab. I'm totally doing a second playthrough of this game where I can just spend forever.
Bitch! Sorry. Not related to what you were saying.
I
at all.
wonder if it has anything about the... Hang on a minute. Oh, got a new outfit. Empress of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, formerly Duchess of Rosaria, before she betrayed her nation and gifted it to the Empire. For a short while after the fall of the duchy, she was taken into the protection of the Imperial Crown, a pretense that ended with her bargained remarriage to Emperor Sylvester, the birth of Prince Olivier, and her return to rule over Rosaria as Viceroy. Fuck it, we've heard that word and I still don't know how to pronounce it.
Viceroy or Viceroy?
Viceroy.
Viceroy.
Yes.
We might be corrected later on if we start to talk about her. We'll see.
Oh, Elwyn. Taken too soon, man.
Yep. The good ones always are.
Oh!
And it goes through the...
Oh, it's got a time skip
Yes,
thing as
it
well.
has. You can go through everything.
Fuck. Who's Geralt?
Yes, it was one of
Oh, it was
her... and
Benedictus.
ultimately, he was killed, I think, by the group of bandits that came up, and that's when Benedicta went apeshit.
Oh my
and,
gosh.
Well,
this
Garuda went
is-
apeshit.
Ooh.
The Hooded Man.
Dominant of fire.
It's got all the sort of dominance as well. Bahamut's dominant, Odin's dominant.
Yota, that was her name, wasn't it? Attendant to
Yes.
Margrace. Does it say anything else about her? Companion and protector of Joshua Rossfield, dominant of the Phoenix. As loyal as she's dangerous. Ah, yes, we read that last time, didn't we? I think.
Yote. Yeah,
Yote.
that's
Is it
our...
Yota? Don't know. Dion. Let's read about Dion, actually. Firstborn son and loyal subject of Sylvester. Okay, he's also the dominant Bahamut, Warden of Light. So it's going to be like... It's dark v light, isn't it? Barnabas versus Dion.
Dion at this point.
Odin versus Bahamut. How are we going to play into that? Because that feels like where the state of the realm is heading to.
There's a square button for icon. There you go.
Ooh. Okay.
Speaking of icons and stuff like that, did you switch so that you now have Titan as one of your channels?
I did not.
Icons.
We need to do that, yes. What in the world were the Waluders doing there? Yeah, I don't know,
Study
Vivian.
it well, Clive.
I shall.
This is awesome that they
This
put
is
all
so
this in there. So
cool.
you've got tomes and then you've got this. This is awesome. You can, and if you forget what's gone on, you can go back and look across it again.
Oh, this gives me old school Final Fantasy VI
Well,
vibes.
helped
doesn't
by
it?
the,
Yeah, but like just even the Empire thing, you know, it's reminding me of Final Fantasy VI when Kefka poisons the town, and I just love it. This is cool. I'm going to check this out a bit later though. Ooh. Oh, Drake's Eye was lost, wasn't it?
Think
That's
so, yes.
blighted, yeah.
Very good.
Marvellous.
Oh, hang on a minute. So is she not going to talk us through?
Today?
No, that'll be when it's an objective, probably. Very good
Okay.
indeed.
I was kind of hoping for one of those map things, but maybe
That
we'll
seems
get...
to be story.
What
part
about
of the story.
Hunks? Let's talk to Nectar. Ask about his adventures.
Go on then.
Did I ever tell you about the time I visited the Great Continent?
I don't think so.
No. Which one's that? Of course I did, because I've never been.
Right. Well, that was a completely pointless exchange.
Which one's the Great Continent then? We're on Storm, aren't we?
Yeah,
And
but
then
maybe because
there's Ash, which is where the Walud are. Is there another one?
I don't know. There's so much to take in, and I'm not taking it all in,
No.
unfortunately.
So we've done 2 hunts. There's 3 new ones. This one was new. I think I just...
Minotaur.
A Minotaur. Wonderful. Oh. It's in the swamps surrounding Martha's Rest, so we could maybe take that one on. Severian. That's near... Fallen Ruins near Martha's Rest. So we could knock off some hunts, maybe. A Pool of Ooze.
Oh, great, and it's not even got a picture.
Hawk's Cry Cliff. Oh, that's an A rank. Okay.
Yes. Gonna need to get good for some of these.
That's East
Probably.
Pool, and that one's Care Northern. So maybe if we end up near Martha's Rest, we'll just check those
Yeah.
out.
You're gonna go and talk to Otto? See what he's
Yeah.
got to say?
I think so.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh yeah, we didn't
She's
check
been
on
better.
her.
Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Maybe Taya wouldn't let us
Any
check
word
on
on
her.
Cooper's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent owls out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right.
Is oh,
Let me know
just
when you
had a
find
thought.
something.
There he is.
Oh.
All right,
Hello.
Clive.
All right.
Still busy saving the world.
Oh, I like the hair,
Mid.
the outfit.
When did you get back?
Mid.
Is she called mid?
Seems like
Just
it.
now.
Isn't that like
What
a
about
Gen
your
Z
studies?
Adjourned.
term for
Since
average?
Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You
Wait,
win.
is this Sid's
How
daughter?
long will you
I
be
think
staying
it
this
might
time?
be.
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please,
Is she called
oblige
Mid, though? I mean, what a name.
Of course, these two might know each other.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more
Yeah,
like.
whirlwind.
Absolutely. Sounds like our daughter.
Yeah. She's
Oi,
giving me Riku
Otto,
vibes.
You got my guilt. Huh? What are you on about? My fee for bringing Mid across. She
said you were paying, of course.
Cheeky.
Clive gets out of there quick before he gets roped in.
Storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Active time stuff.
Yes,
Active time lore.
good thinking.
Mid.
Midadol. What a name. Telemon. Student of engineering at the University
okay.
of Canva. Well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the twins. And means to put that knowledge... Ugh, my nose, sorry.
Put that knowledge to use in service of the Hideaway.
Yeah. Hay fever.
Well, maybe...
Ugh.
It's not completely clear whether she is or not, but there's that sort
It
of...
doesn't say, but she is obviously Sid's
She
daughter.
seems very...
No, she's Sid's daughter, for sure.
Should we go find out? Go and speak to her.
Let's go speak to her. Hang on, how do I get...
Up the stairs.
Yep. What's down there? Ooh.
Another bit.
What's this
You're gonna
way?
go. That's where Jill is. You can go and see if you can
I
try
might see if I can talk to Jill.
Well, that's Talia, and
Yeah.
Jill's in the next bit, isn't she?
Visiting hours are over, your lordship.
I want to see Jill.
We'll go try.
She's going to tell me off, isn't she?
But you can talk to her. There she is.
You okay,
I'll
chick?
be alright, Clive. I just need some rest.
I want that kiss.
Now is not the time.
Treatment diary. Today, Clive visited the infirmary to have me dress a laceration on his left forearm. I cleaned and stitched the wound and instructed him to rest the arm so it could heal, but not an hour later, he was leaving on another mission. This must be the 100th time he's disobeyed my instructions. Next time he comes to me for treatment, I'm tying him to the bed. Is
Maybe rethink your choice of words.
that a promise, Taya?
Jill might have something to say about that. Though Jill seems quite sort of... I don't know. She seems like... Not the sort of person who would
pure.
necessarily
She's
put...
too pure for that.
Yeah, that's probably the best way of putting it. Nice one.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Oh, I don't think we've been to this bit.
We haven't. There she is.
You took your time.
I'm a
You
busy
legged
man,
it.
Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
She's going to help us study fallen
I've been thinking about
artifacts,
it for
I
a
think.
while.
Something like that.
Dad
Like
said
if we
I
kill
had
them
a
and
knack
bring
for
them back to her.
engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause.
There we go. There's the confirmation.
Yeah.
But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well.
Fair enough.
If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
Oh, it's nice. It's like having a bit of Sid
I knew
with
you'd
it.
say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For
I
me,
also really want her top.
Who else?
I could see people cosplaying that.
Yep.
what do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart
That'll
from
be
the
us
wood,
then.
I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
Anything else?
I'll let you know if I need out else.
She's brilliant. Love her already.
I'm going to prioritise that, actually.
Yep.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Okay, so we don't have to go too far by the looks of it.
Let's go do that. That's going to be important, I feel.
Yep.
Sorry, we're going to have to leave Martha's Rest possibly and the Northreach stuff for another time.
Don't mind while I just
mean,
sort of like...
I might go to Martha's Rest because there were some hunts there, weren't there?
There were a couple of hunts in the area, and you need to go
area.
there for like the side quest for the culinary
So
pilgrimage thing.
I might prioritise that one after. Right, so what do we need from Karen?
We're wondering
lunch.
where you got to.
Oh.
Maid's back from Canva. Have you seen
Hello,
her?
mate.
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
That's going to be 20,000 gil, love.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot.
Oh, she's got to find the stuff for us before we can.
As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us.
Oh,
really?
There you go then.
Filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Right.
Nice.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Well, that was easy enough then.
Karen.
So she's pretty handy, this Mid.
Yep. Sounds like she's already knew a lot of stuff and then went off to university to study even more. And she wants to put it to use. Perfect.
You busy?
What does it look like?
I
Well,
have a
mate.
commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
Sketches of ineffable devices seemingly drawn from the pages of a mad alchemist's notebook.
Perfect.
A list of the equally exotic alloys from which such things are smithed. Oh,
Munchie's just become a rug on the floor, bless him.
We
It's
have
warm,
a
I
panther
know.
rug.
Think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
I
you
know
think?
that was
What I can
probably
do.
just a joke,
Till I
but
bring them
don't
over
do
when
that
I'm
to
done.
me.
My thanks.
We get an airship in this game.
And Mid's, no doubt.
That'd be cool if we did. But it's a nice little reference, even if we don't actually get one.
See, I don't
Let's see
think
if
an
Bartle's
airship would
available.
work, would it, in this game?
It probably wouldn't. It sort of feels like that sort of stuff's
Because of the
happened
way
in the
it's
past.
broken, like the maps are broken up. I just don't think we will get an airship. Stop teasing us like that, Square.
It's a nice little reference, though, isn't it?
Okay, so how do we need to go onto the main deck? I think we need to go down, don't we?
It looks like it, yeah. He's below you at the moment.
After all the drama, it is quite nice to just chill a bit in the hideaway.
Yeah.
But I do need to check out Titan's abilities and switch out Rama and put Titan in.
Yeah, I mean, the fact you're now going to have a block is pretty cool, to be honest.
And a counter. 'Cause it's kind of like, it sounds like a...
Yeah. That person.
Yeah.
Should be enough to...
Hello, mate.
Do, Master Sid?
That'll do.
Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But
What?
I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
Sounds like he needs a couple of apprentices.
Awesome, just
It
some
don't have
help
to
in
be
general.
me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at
Martha's Rest.
The guy who helped us with the bridge.
Yes.
Yeah, we could go
That's right.
ask him.
And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him.
Great,
Thank
so
you.
we'll just head to Martha's Rest and we can knock
Least
a
I
few
could
side
do.
quests and
Yeah.
the main quest on.
Plenty of stuff to do over there.
Because this is kind of part of the main quest as well, isn't it?
Well, this is the main
so,
quest.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Feels side questy, but it's also like main questy too.
You can go just straight onto the map, you know.
I know, but I'm going to do it this way. Because I'm
Fine.
close to it. What's that over in the distance? That bit. Little tent over there.
Don't know.
Okay,
There we go.
Martha's Rest. What's at Eastpool? Is there something at Eastpool? No.
No, nothing at Eastpool. It's all at Martha's Rest. The main objective and
Yeah,
the culinary.
There's literally nothing at Eastpool, probably. It'd be
No.
interesting to go back, though, and see what it's like.
Yeah.
Whether it's repopulated in any way.
So, are you going to go and take a look?
I'm
for...
going to go and do this, speak with the butcher.
Yeah. Are you going to go and have a go at those hunts as well, or are you going to?
Maybe, yeah.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of
You're
us who are
welcome.
still here
Is
have
this
to
the
look
butcher?
after each other.
This is the butcher, yes. Flesher.
Oh, yes. He has all the meat on the table.
Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails.
Oh.
Multiviolets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name.
Right.
Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that.
Well,
really?
If they
I mean,
were,
it feels like they're pretty
you wouldn't find anyone
bad.
selling them these days.
Yeah, I guess I mean sort of absolute full-blown war everywhere.
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Go on, give him some money for the information.
Nope.
Right.
Oh, hello, Toggle.
Hello,
It's been a while
Toggle.
since we've stroked you.
You can pet the dog. Oh, Toggle's so lovely.
Yeah. Is there
Alrighty.
anything else with Toggle?
That'll feel good, boy.
You just have a few different animations. I think there was a fetch one as well.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'd live longer if I bade this town farewell. I've grown rather fond of the old place.
It's nice to be back here.
It is. It's a nice little spot, this.
Stay sharp.
So,
Right, so we're going to go and have a look for those scorpions then, are we?
yeah, let's do that.
Down.
Of course,
Get
the
Ambrosia out.
chocobo.
Hello.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a little bit quicker. Of course, we haven't got Jill with us today, have we?
We haven't. She's resting. You have got Torgal, so
Yeah.
you'll be okay. Right. Before you get too far, remember to channel Titan.
Oh, yes. Forgot about that. How do I get off?
Be
This
safe.
menu. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, maybe I didn't need to do that.
Never mind. That's the map.
So that's that. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Gear and icons. So,
Right.
sorry, Rama.
Change your Titan.
So, we've got Wind Up. And this was the one I think in the demo I wasn't getting the hang of. I've got the hang of it now. I get the idea of what I need to do. I need to hold it to wind up the attack,
Right.
and then it makes
Okay.
it stronger.
I see. Okay.
Nice.
That
Let's
looks handy.
Yeah, let's look at abilities in general. Got 600 points to use. Raging Fist, step forward and deliver a blinding flurry of high-speed punches. I mean, that looks like a pretty good one to have.
Yeah.
It's fairly cheap.
I guess that would have to replace one of your other abilities, though, wouldn't it?
See, I've just discovered as well that there's a details button there, so it tells you more about what it does.
Handy.
Oh, mastery allows you to assign it to any
Oh,
icon.
nice. So that way you could then come along and have like a good selection of abilities.
Hang on a minute. So that means because I really liked, although I don't like Rama, I quite like
Was it the Thunderstorm one or the Pile Drive?
Thunderstorm's good. Was it Lightning Rod that No.
You haven't been using that as Pile Drive, which I think just is a good area
I
attack.
quite liked Pile Drive, yeah.
They all seem to have an area attack, though. So like Titan's got the one where he just smacks the ground. You've got, same thing for Rama, just with lightning.
This is interesting. So you can reset. So actually, if I'm not using certain ones, is it worth resetting to get back the abilities?
Not a bad idea, actually. Not a bad idea. I guess.
So if I'm not going to use,
you don't get the whole. Oh, you get the whole lot back as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't even get a penalty for it. So then.
Nice. So then you could learn stuff over here instead. You haven't caught quite enough.
Ooh, not quite
the
enough.
Earth and Fury.
But hang on, is there anything I'm not using? 'Cause I don't use Ignition. Obviously, Limit Break I want to have. What does mastering your Limit Break
Oh,
do?
it just gives you. I think the last time you upgraded, it gave you another bar. So I'm assuming you get another bar again.
Adds a third Limit Break gauge. Did we not master that before?
No, you upgraded it once.
Okay.
We obviously didn't have enough points at the time, I don't think.
Maybe we could master... We could upgrade Gouge, because I use that quite a bit. I wonder if it's worth... See, I want Judgment Bolt.
But
That
then you'd
looks
need to have
fucking
armor on there, I
insane.
guess.
Not
Unless
if you
mastered
master it.
But then you need 2,300 just to learn it.
What if I master this one then? I can't master that one, but maybe I could work towards that. So, do we want Wind Up and Upheaval, or do we want
Depends on whether you want to just go to the Raging Fist, because that sounds like it's sort of a bit more, you know, you don't have to time anything.
Yeah, that might be easier in fairness.
Yeah, that seems like a good combination from my perspective, but...
What I am tempted to do... See, this Wicked Wheel, it kind of is good. The other option we've got is Rook's Gambit, which allows you to do a counter. I don't know, I feel like that's maybe for more advanced players.
Maybe.
Wicked Wheel's cool, we can leave it there. And then we've got Scarlet Cyclone and Flames of Rebirth, which is just OP as fuck, but yeah, I like it.
You just have to wait a while for it to recharge, don't you? But
yeah, let's stick with those.
Pros and cons. Right, Scorpions. Torgo.
He's a good boy.
I know. Best boy.
Of course, there might be a hunt somewhere around here as well.
Scorpions. A lot of hunts might be in the other direction, the other way out.
Right.
Or maybe not. I might be completely wrong.
Ouch. Oh, you do need to hold up something for upheaval.
Okay. Maybe it's just to make it better. I don't know.
What's everybody else enjoying using at the moment? Obviously, what did they enjoy using at this stage in the story? Don't tell me about icons.
Later stuff.
Yeah, don't tell me about later stuff, but at this point in the story, what did you go with? Did you move to Titan? I feel like most people probably would. I still really enjoy Garuda combined with Phoenix.
Yes.
You want to say Ifrit, it's Phoenix, isn't it?
Yeah, Phoenix is the abilities you've got, although you can have Ifrit abilities there instead. Oh, there's your unwanted violets.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Okay, so we didn't read about the hunts and where they would be, did we?
We did.
Did you?
I think they're over towards, so north of here. I feel like Sorrowwise was where one of them was.
Right.
Marshes of Sorrowwise. There was another one at Cairnorvent. Cairnorvens, I think is how they pronounce it. So there might, you can always go and have a look in Sorrowwise, because I think one of them's over that way. I can't remember if that's the A rank one though, or whether.
I don't know.
You always go back to Martha's Rest, and at least you can do that to sort of go part of the way, right?
I don't feel like the Sorrowwise one was one of the two that I was thinking about though.
It was just one of the locations I remembered seeing.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Right, where am I going?
Well, what, for the main objective?
Yeah.
Into Martha's Rest, so just up there.
Well, that's for Mid's request, isn't it? Which we need to do.
Just
and
the carpenter.
Then we need to go back to the Hideaway.
Hello, Martha.
Oh, we looked at all that. Are you okay, Chick?
Ah, Clive. What brings you to the rest?
She seems fine now.
Home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind.
Oh, we're going to have to rescue him again, aren't we?
Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there, then.
Off to Cressida, then.
We might come across one of the hunts, though.
Maybe. So where is it on the map?
Let's have a looky.
Okay, so yeah, up that way. Ooh, into a new area, by the
A
looks
new
of it.
area, though, so I don't know if we are gonna... Let's leave the hunts for another time.
Yeah.
Because...
Since we're going in the opposite direction, aren't we?
Yeah.
She had a man of Grieger.
Please, teach me how to fight.
Right. If you're still here when my shift is over, we'll spar
Little
we.
Arya Stark. Oh, have I just gone... Yeah.
Going the wrong way in this case, yes. I think the bridge is up this way, isn't it? Down there. There we go. Come on, Ambrosia. Oh, you just magically appear.
Okay. So So I'm trying to work out if we're going to come across any hunts if we go this way. Maybe we will.
It's possible.
Prey claws. Don't want to fight you.
So let's run near them and trigger the
Leave me
fight.
alone.
Great idea.
Oh, have we been this way actually?
We have been this way, yes.
Yeah.
We had to get that bridge fixed. Now, I do think you need to head to the right somewhere though. There we go.
Yeah, we came this way because there was a fight down here.
There was.
Is there a big boy here again? No?
Possibly probably gonna be bothering Bernard if there is a big boy.
Yes.
There we go. There, is that him? Yeah, it is.
Oh, so he's fine.
But he's probably gonna say, right, can you go and get something for us then?
Aye. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Ooh.
Do you know? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the
I
spirit.
love all the undertones in this. Maybe it's just my filthy
Couldn't
mind,
ask
but
a favour, though, could I? Before we
Knew
go?
there was going to be something.
Of course.
Since we're here in this new area.
with lots of beasties
Yep.
flying around and
There's stuff in here that I want.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves.
that's a shame.
Yeah.
But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends.
Well, we know what we're going to be doing then.
But
Clearing
you're
the place
a
out.
man when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could...
It's the least I can do.
Yeah.
Consider it done.
Gives me a
Thank you
chance to
kindly.
practice the combat as well.
Yeah.
Take care.
It always takes a little while getting used to what you can do when you change the setup. And I haven't really been playing outside of recording. Maybe at some point I'm going to need to do that.
This
but-
shouldn't take long.
This get a bit silly when sort of all the abilities are sort of chained together. Oh. There's a fence in the
Get
way.
over the fence, Clive. Fucking hell. So, my first instinct with Titan is that actually I'm already missing Rana's Thunderbolt that I was using.
Right.
Like the area attack one in particular. So, I don't know, we'll see how we go. I feel like Titan might be good for single enemies. So you do wind that one up, right? Yeah, the way I'm feeling about it now, actually, for single enemies, I can see why Titan would be really useful.
Yeah.
But with the But with these general enemies where you've got loads of them, actually, maybe it's better to have something like Judgment Bolt. Well, not Judgment Bolt, I keep saying Judgment Bolt. I mean,
a Thunderbolt
Pile Drive, was
Driver.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I
little
didn't pay
fucker.
attention there. Try and concentrate. Damn it, missed. Oh, no, didn't.
He didn't.
Thankfully.
Gives you a little window, doesn't it?
I'm gonna fuck up that upheaval. So I think what I want is to get rid of the upheaval and put on
Pile Driver.
Pile Drive as part of Titans.
Right, so master it and then sort of
Master it and
allocate
then whack it and put it on instead of upheaval. That's, if I'm understanding right, that that's how you can do it. That was really wonderful, Clive. Great. Ow, I'm fucking dying.
That didn't work.
Precision block, nice.
The potion
Titanic
didn't
counter.
work, just so you know.
Why didn't it work?
No.
Ah!
There you go. Nearly got staggered again. It's hitting quite hard, this fucker.
Fucking hell.
Get him.
That's a decent amount of stagger, isn't it?
Nice.
Like, just in crazy mode. There we go.
Okay.
The frame rate's starting to struggle again there.
I had to stop talking again there. I cannot, like, honestly, I'm in awe of people that can record this and pull off dodges and counters and still talk, because I just cannot do that, so you're going to have to talk for me.
I'm trying to.
You are.
I'm trying.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left.
Wow.
Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place.
Are we going to
Simply
rebuild it?
Cressida I remember.
I wonder.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Great. Do you know where you're going?
I'm sure Martha will point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
So there's a big ruin over there.
List. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Sure, she'll be adding more onto your to-do list.
Yeah.
With half a chance there,
I'm
Clive.
heading for this spiky thing here. So it looks like it's got something interesting on it. Or maybe it's just the design of it.
Might just be the design.
But there might be a hunt over here.
We've been through here, though, haven't we?
Have we?
I feel like this is the...
Yeah. Oh, no, not that.
Yeah. So you're coming back the way, so it's just
Okay,
decoration.
well... Right, well, shall we just head?
To the hideaway?
Yeah, I think so. Do we want to go to Northreach and...
Well, up to you.
Where's Northreach?
Well, Northreach is on the main map, the big map. Up there.
Where... Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think we're just going to go back to the hideaway.
Okay.
I get why they haven't put hunt markers on, but for somebody who forgets information that's given to her almost immediately, like having to read the hunt board and then go on the map and then, like, so basically the only way I'm going to be able to do a hunt is if we go, right, let's look at the board and then go straight there. Otherwise I'm just going to forget where the fuck it is. But
you want to turn in your culinary quest?
yes, I do, thank you.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
So I don't know how many hunts we'll end up doing in this playthrough because of that, but we'll try and squeeze them in.
Maeve knows how to brew a bitter, all right.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did.
I did indeed.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You
Maybe
wouldn't
not
be
once
wrong,
you've cooked it.
but that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Game over. You killed everyone in the hideaway. Sometime later.
I present
Look massively
Chance's
appetizing.
stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity.
Yeah, it's
Grab a
probably in
spoon,
the
Sid.
ashes
Let's
of
eat while
obscurity
it's
for a
hot.
reason.
I'm
Yeah.
not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
You go for it.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
As he ends up in the infirmary.
Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, Up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You knock yourself out with that.
I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway.
Doesn't look appetizing at all, does it?
Will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Oh well.
So thinking back to that Cressida village.
Yeah.
I do really like when games have an element where, like, something's destroyed and then you build it back up again, and that's like what you do within the game. So like, I loved Suikoden 2, how you got the castle as a ruin and then you built it up and you recruited people to help, and it feels like kind of like that's what you're doing with the Hideaway. But I just wondered whether there would be anything like that with, or whether the game will show that over what. I've got the wrong way. But anyway, I like that sort of thing in games where you take somewhere that's basically ruined and
needs
then you
building
build it
back up. Yeah.
Ni no Kuni 2 was another one that interested
to their old tricks again.
Oh, I think we might have enough renown to get another thing from
How may
here.
I help you
Excellent.
today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Oh, I get another music, an orchestrion roll,
Excellent.
and an empty shard.
Okay, wonderful.
Here you are.
Marvellous.
All done?
Yeah, all done.
For now.
Okay, let's go hopeless romantic.
Apparently
Blackthorn
so.
may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness.
She got the hots for Blackthorn.
Meanwhile,
Oh, no.
is as burly as a behemoth, but as innocent as a babe in arms.
He's such a Hodor.
Says a bit more than Hodor, though, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Some rest.
There she is.
All right, Clive, you've all done then.
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from
We're just an
Martha's
errand boy at this point.
Yep.
like-
Brilliant.
Standard.
Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
He's like reluctant to ask in case she
Blackthorn
does
and
need
Lady Karen
anything.
have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work.
Marvellous.
I can't wait.
Right, can I go do the main quest now? Thank you.
Well, that's that part done.
Yeah. I suppose that was the main quest, wasn't it?
Yeah, we
It's
brought
kind of-
mid into play, which is great.
Oh, that's going to improve Winder. That's the one I took off,
It
isn't
improves
it?
its cooldown, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
That's my good deed for the day done.
Let's go see how
Let's see
Jill's
how
doing,
Jill's
yes.
Let's get that kiss. Just a load of kiss. Not that I've got a one-track mind or anything, but
Not at all. Only in
Definitely.
gaming terms, anyway.
definitely shipping these two.
Yeah, me too.
Ah, Clive.
Howdy.
Oh, yeah. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Ooh. Bodes well. We're going to go see Jill while we're here, see if she says anything different from last time.
I'm
Still
feeling
sat
a
there.
lot better, thanks to Taya's remedies. But she insists I rest.
Yes, you should.
Jill's totally going to come on the next mission with us, isn't she?
Or she's
Oh.
going to be told to stay behind and then...
What do you
doesn't.
want?
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Taya has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and
Oh, he's worried about using the
I
scalpel.
can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but
Oh.
as many die as recover.
Wow, okay.
Really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
I wonder if he's going to find another way to do
The
it.
first thing that he's doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain.
I suppose it depends how the brand is put
I
on.
can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go. Oh.
I mean, no promises, because I kind of want to do the main story, but might go in the next episode for you.
And she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the
Now there is a
bright
hunt
blossom.
near Hawk's Cry Cliff, but I think that's the A rank one.
Right.
So I don't think I'm going to be doing that in this stream, in this episode. I keep saying stream, I mean episode. Right.
Right, let's go and see what Gav's found, shall we?
Yeah. I'm really curious because, yeah, I don't think Torgal is, it's not as simple as him being a dominant, I don't think. You've got a quest as well now. Jesus fucking Christ.
Everyone needs something.
Give Clive a break.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
As you keep saying. Yes, she did look white as a sheet, but she's getting better, hopefully.
Clive, where
and
have
there
you
is
been?
Torgal.
I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
True, he just sort of appeared.
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were
Drake's
crossing the
Eye.
snowfield when they heard his cries. And
Drake's Eye. Is
seeing no
he?
sign of his
Was he
pack,
from
they
up
took him
there?
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory.
Oh, you have a theory.
I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was
Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Awesome.
Aww.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of
That's
Shiva.
why he sort of
The
instinctively
girl from the
protected
Northern
Jill.
Territories
Maybe.
and her faithful hound. One
Maybe.
awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and
Yeah.
Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years
Yeah.
later, his powers awakened.
Well,
Just
well,
when his
well.
master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come,
It seems like
Jill
their
would have
powers
been for it.
awaken
Yeah.
when there's like a stressful moment or like,
Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Get
Oh,
you,
Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the
Good.
beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Wait,
like
what?
a bowl of nuts or
Nuts,
the other
but
nuts?
still.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
You're very demanding, Mid.
But
Oh.
we're very confident, though, that Torgal doesn't sort of suffer any ailments as a result of using power.
Yeah. Well,
Like, Jill clearly does.
yes, but maybe it's different for the Frostwolf.
But that would explain why he was fine during the Ether Flood.
Yep, that as well. Nice. That was very quick.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
What's she gonna
Then I
make?
look forward to seeing them.
Everyone's moving in.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Okay, so we can't get anything from you right now.
Not yet.
It's around here, nothing. Nothing, okay.
Back up the stairs.
I wish Miss Midador would let us help her with her dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering. Brilliant. Right, so that's opened up an extra part of the map.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour with her.
Don't want to get roped into her experiments.
I feel like this is going to be another situation where if I carry on the main story, I'm going to lose side quests, but hopefully not. Let's go talk to Vivian.
Yeah.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected
Let's just get to
places.
Waloed. That's where we need to
nothing
be.
definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Okay then, so what are we going to do instead?
Oh, we're literally waiting now, are we? This is weird.
This is very weird.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive?
No pressure.
I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Are people scared of him? Really?
Clive, have you got a minute?
That was a weird interaction.
We, have a guest.
What?
Is it an unwanted guest?
For your trouble.
Oh, it's Byron. Our uncle.
Uncle Byron?
Wow.
Clive, my boy!
What are you doing here?
Grab a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
He's gonna come and help us pillage people. He was dead excited
He's
about
brought
that.
his axe as well, hasn't he? So yeah.
Oh, are we gonna travel with him? That would be fun.
As long as nothing happens to him.
Don't say that.
But then maybe he just wants to get involved.
Meanwhile, back with Joshua. He was off to see Dion, wasn't he?
Mmm.
Look at that crystal. This is epic.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Olivia's there on her lap again, and I think it's a toy that he's got.
Yeah.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan.
Right.
Or less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
What is this boy's power then?
Your Highness.
No, it was Annabella spoke to Kupka. That's how she won him over.
But no, she's saying about Olivier, his involvement.
Right. Maybe she played it off that it was his doing.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
What?
Oh, he doesn't like that.
No.
The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Well,
he's just doing a Cersei, ripping up all the papers, isn't he? Like,
Were
fuck
Prince
you
Dion
guys.
to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would, of course, prevail, there would be heavy
don't think he
losses
cares
on both.
about
You
the
need not
losses.
fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
So he has a conscience. Good.
There will be losses, it is true.
He doesn't like this, does he?
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built.
Remember this scene from the trailers.
You won't be saying that when it's your
Empire
home
will
and
live
your
on.
family.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Do your thing.
What's with this flower thing? Is it some sort of healing thing?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Is Dion gonna do something different?
He's definitely not.
If that is
He's not
your
okay
wish,
with this, is he?
No.
But
Radiance. I shall depart at once.
he is not a fan of Annabella, is he?
No. What's the significance of that flower, like you say?
What's with Olivia and the toy? Is the blue thing on the toy? Maybe I'm misremembering that it was a bracelet.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Yes, it does. Okay, so they've got people who...
So Annabella's tales were true.
What tales?
You disappoint me, Dion.
I feel like she might be like... She's turning into like one of the main antagonists, isn't she? Something also I want to know, they're saying about Bahamut v Titan. Can Kupka still become Titan? Because remember, once Clive had taken the power of Garuda from Benedicta, she couldn't just do it on demand, could she? Is that going to be, you know, is Kupka going to be able to become Titan on demand? I'm not sure he
can, but I don't think they know quite what's happening to Titan at this point.
They may not have realised.
I think Sylvester was relying on the fact that Hugo would be busy with other things. So I don't think he's had involvement in what's happened. Because I did wonder, with the way he was wording it, whether he had involvement in what had happened to Titan. Like, as in, don't worry about Hugo because it's fine. Because but actually, his reasoning was that it's because Titan's not going to get, like, Hugo wouldn't be able to get to Bahamut in time. So yeah, it does seem like it's Barnabas that has done that to Hugo. It's weird, like the kid sitting on Annabella's lap like that. And
He said they'd give us new clothes.
Where the hell is Byron? Is he down?
Yeah, he'd be down at the bottom near the boat, because that's where he's just arrived. Remember?
It's good to see that Dion doesn't really like Annabella and what's going on.
Wonder what's going to happen with him then. What's Gav got to say?
I think he's going to betray them.
Well, fuck me. Never thought I'd see the day Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses came to tea.
Uncle!
Hello again.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As
Good
are
old
you,
Wade.
I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction.
He's risking a lot by being here, though.
He is,
You were
yes.
working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You
Is
there?
he going to stay with us, do you think?
Maybe.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Good old Gav.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Okay, good. Well,
rather convenient.
You can explain it
Come
to
here
us.
and I'll show you.
Brilliant, thank you.
Gonna get another one of these little bits.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its
It is
unguarded
known.
coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts? Or would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving
Or would they
waves,
take the land route?
his life hanging in the balance. No.
No.
The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it.
So they've gone this
So
way.
what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Well.
So hang on, are the Royalists Barnabas's gang?
I think it's Waloed, I think, are the
Waloed.
Royalists.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away.
Interesting.
Which makes sense since Waloed soldiers
There
appeared.
was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
So is Barnabas
You have a keen
wanting
mind, Lord
Hugo on
Rosfield.
side then?
And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canverward on business after visiting you here. The
Okay.
Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy.
Just thinking about
Time
it, 'cause we
waits
haven't
for no
seen
man.
much of Barnabas. We saw him with Benedicta and about his plan to. He wanted to create a new world, and then Sid and Benedicta had a bit of chat about that. Sounded like he's almost collecting dominance to create this new world.
Maybe.
I'm wondering if actually Barnabas is wanting Hugo on side, but he's worked in the background to get Hugo and Sid to fight. Weakened Hugo, and he's gonna maybe like offer him a bit of hope, like we can get your powers back.
Maybe.
And it's thanks to me. Maybe something like that. Because
Possibly.
we haven't had a Titan fight yet, and I feel like we're gonna have a Titan fight.
Yeah, well, it could be something along the lines, because obviously with Garuda, of course, we did fight the proper Garuda, although she was a lost control Garuda.
better at resisting her wheedling than the
I wonder whether something similar might happen with
I don't think
Titan.
it's going
But
to be the same. I think there's something going on here. Barnabas has got a plan.
Maybe.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalimil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
Okay.
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalimil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
I really hope I can, Otto. I'm so worried that you're going to turn out to be a spy. For some strange reason, I don't know.
What's wrong, Gav?
It's this gold your uncle gave us. Are you sure it's all right for us to take it?
Yeah,
My
you
uncle
won't miss
isn't
it.
easily refused. Especially where dispersing his wealth is concerned.
But 2,000 talents. I don't even know how much that is in Gil.
So it's like Gil
It's
and
the
then
price of a
talents is
quayside
even...
mansion in the Crystalline Dominion. He sold one to fund our endeavor.
Wow.
He was hoping to part with it anyway. What with war brewing in the region.
Yeah, get rid of it now while he can.
Luckily for him, a Sambraquan noble was willing to pay over the odds for a foothold in the Holy Emperor's neighborhood.
But still, 2,000 talents? I mean, is it normal for nobles to give away that kind of money?
It's normal for my uncle.
Fuck me. Oh, the other half live here?
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've got a few gil to rub together, do you think it'd be all right if I splashed out on a few bottles of Lost Wings Fire?
Yeah, go on then.
Here, leave some for the rest of us, Otto. If he's filling his cellar, I'm filling our larder, starting with a barrel of the best salt-cured northern salmon.
Okay, can we stop talking about
I'll
food
leave you
because I'm
to
quite
decide
hungry.
how
I haven't had breakfast.
Best to use it. Just don't spend all at once, all right?
Okay.
Great. Are you going to see Jill before we go? See if she's got anything to say?
Could do. Where is she? Is
She's still in the infirmary behind you.
This way?
Yes, up the stairs.
Yeah,
that
we
door's
should
for
probably
left.
go see Jill.
I wonder if we're specifically not telling her stuff. I'd be interested to see what happens here. If we do talk to her.
What, that we wouldn't tell her we're going away?
Yeah, maybe.
Clive, really.
It's like, will you piss off? Stop coming to visit me.
I'm sure she's happy to see him each time, but just reminding her, I need my rest. All right then.
I think we would tell her because then she would write to us.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think we wouldn't tell her.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I just have this horrible feeling that he's going to be.
His plot armor is thin.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not surviving this, is he?
Get this feeling.
Yeah, me too. The Velcro Desert, a vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dalmekia since time immemorial.
Well, okay then. So we're in the Republic.
Obligatory desert area.
Yep.
They have to have like a snowy area, desert area, grasslands.
Mm-hmm. Volcanic area.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Oh, Torgal's going to be a bit hot, isn't he?
Yeah, Frostwolf and all
There's
that.
an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Oh.
Right, big area to explore.
I wonder what the basic enemies are going to be like here, like in terms of difficulty. Let's have a look at our map, shall we? Oh, okay, it's quite big.
Huge area.
So southern desert, northern desert. Let's just aim for the middle. Do we have our chocobo here? We do.
Hopefully we do.
Oh, that's handy. Look at the chocobo footprint.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
Off he goes on his own
Well,
chocobo that's just
Clive,
appeared out of nowhere.
It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sand.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't do any weird shit, does it? Like with the
Many years
map
ago,
changing.
when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father
Did we?
on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
Well.
Come with you. I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Oh, what a laugh.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Thanks for that memory. Why does it look like your health bar's got smaller?
I don't know. Maybe is it because my limit break bar got bigger?
Maybe, but...
Who do you think those soldiers
Still?
were in the inn?
Soldiers in the inn?
Mmm.
Oh no. Black Shields haven't made it here, have they?
Possibly.
Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Right.
Expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Right, okay.
So it's Dalmekian soldiers then, it's not Black Shields.
Sounds like it.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalimil Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. quick drink before we press on?
Yeah, let's get drunk. Why am I just thinking of let's get pissed and watch porn?
Fair enough. Okay then.
Oh.
Well, that sounds good. What have you seen, Torgal? Oh. Dalmekian chocobos.
Those are ashen steeds. No
Oh,
doubt.
ashen steeds.
Okay,
And
Walood.
such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
He's got no fear, has he, this guy?
Yeah, that worries me.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Poor Torgal. Got a very Assassin's Creed again. How's this gonna go then? How long before shit hits the fan?
Don't know. We might have a pub brawl though.
Yep.
We're gonna have to leave our weapons at the door. No.
Don't know.
Feels like The Witcher 3 now.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Clive!
You are?
Hey!
No!
Coming!
Are we going to be coming to this lady's
I don't know.
defense?
I feel like this tavern wench is going to get slaughtered.
I don't know. I feel like we'll be trying to help her out, I think. Something's going to happen. Oh, where's she going?
That's for Hugo. Almost definitely. Where's she taking that? They've got someone upstairs.
They have got someone upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Is Joshua here?
Ah, well, that's Yote, isn't it?
Imagine if Joshua and Hugo were both here.
Joshua is
Oh,
here.
no, he's not
He's
well.
not sounding good. Oh, Jesus.
So hang on, that wench wasn't taking
It is
food to
plain
him.
you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
We're not going to see him, are we?
We must press on.
We're not going to see
Prince
him.
Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs.
True.
Miss this chance and I may never get another.
Yeah.
You do understand that?
They're going to leave and Clive's not going to see him.
Probably.
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
He must agree to take it. Is there a reason why he wouldn't?
I don't know.
Ah, this is juicy. There I was thinking that was going to be Hugo. Are we going to...
Oh.
Is Hugo here as well? What's going on?
Don't know, but...
So she went over there. I love this. I love this.
Here comes their ale. Oh, it's ale for the soldiers to start off with. Not so much as a thank you for the young lady.
They tell us, but all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Yeah.
Oh, don't fucking talk, you idiot.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Good job, man.
There's going to be a brawl, and then Joshua's going to get out, and we're not going to see him.
Uncle? Sorry.
And conveniently, she can't see Clive or Byron.
We need to get out of here, and then they're going to go out the window or something, probably.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Is she going to come and get involved? Because she's coming back downstairs.
Not so
You
sure.
two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Everyone else is clearing out.
How long before Byron just comes? I've had enough of this.
Byron's
Splat.
going to smack him with that axe.
All over his beard.
He's going to whack it over someone's head. That flagon. Come on. No?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Nice.
Stay back, Uncle. Gladly.
He's got an axe, but he doesn't want to fight.
Not a chance. Oh, mate. Why are you not helping me? You've got a fucking axe.
He's just going to go and have his bit of food and his ale in peace while you take out the royalists. And bring out the big one.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Ouch.
Oh, I keep forgetting to wind that up.
Well,
never mind.
It didn't matter. The fight might have lasted a couple of seconds less if you had. Never mind.
Yeah. I was looking forward to Byron fighting.
Maybe he will when it's
When it
necessary.
matters.
We just destroyed the place, yep.
Are we going to see Joshua? I just feel like they're not. They're going to pass each other. Like.
For your trouble. Word of advice,
Byron.
miss, that soup could do with a touch more salt.
So, yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
You just give me a big bag
He's
of
probably
guilt.
just given her like a house worth amount of gold there.
Is she going to say something?
No, I don't think so. Would she know what Clive even looks like? Yeah, they're going to go out the window. Oh, look at that water.
Wow. Oasis-like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your Grace?
Ultima's fighting back, I reckon. Doesn't bode well.
It's only a matter of time before we have to fight Joshua / Ultima or something like that. But can he do what he needs to in the time he's got?
I still want to know how he's still alive.
Joshua?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big question, isn't it?
Sorry we destroyed the place.
Like, I'm not sure whether my whole wormhole theory and, like, multiple... Oh.
Felt the phoenix. He felt the phoenix. He knows Joshua's nearby.
Clive?
They're just going to be leaving, aren't they?
Yeah. Wow, it helps him find exactly where he was.
He could feel where it was coming from. He knows someone's just been here because there's food here. Or the remains of it. And let me guess, there's a clue in that, and the fact he's left a certain thing which he knew that Joshua never liked. That's going to be my guess.
Maybe, yeah.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh.
Wait, eh? Alright then.
Why would he not tell Byron? Unless he's just kind of like, no, I'm just being silly. But no, he was onto something there.
Oh, hey Torgal. I don't know about everyone's standing outside it. Alright then.
Where are you?
It's going to be the same thing again,
we didn't know where
isn't
to
it?
find Kupka before. We do now.
Yep,
They're
Drake's
all said
fine.
it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Yes, we should. What I was about to say is that you know full well they're going to get their little reunion at the very last minute before, like,
Something
Joshua,
awful happens or something. Yeah, it's
succumbs to Ultima or something.
I'm
That bodes
worried.
well.
Yeah.
So they must be the Dalmex.
Ah,
Yeah, they are.
They've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang.
How
It would
convenient.
seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
Fuck
We
that.
have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough
Can
unwanted
we-
attention already.
Get in a
By
wagon?
guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us
Of
her aid.
course.
Rosina Dalimil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalimil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
I just realised they're now wandering around with their hoods down.
We are. Because I think the people that we were worried about was those guys in the pub.
Yeah, but at the same time, we probably don't want to attract the attention of the Dalmex. Especially if we're going after Kupka.
True. Details.
Yeah, details indeed.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalimil's leading entrepreneurs.
Well, I don't feel like this isn't going to work.
We knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
We're going to see more
Thank
naked Clive in the
You've been
bathhouses.
most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalimil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Is it a good idea to be asking so openly?
Don't know. Now we've got to go and specifically ask that person over there by the looks of it.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I
Right.
won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question.
Oh.
If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for.
Might
You
be.
said
You
Sid's
never
contact was
know.
likely to be an influential sort.
Who's this?
Influence comes with age and experience. Believe
Look
you me.
at this.
Very pretty.
Daydream.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
Aww.
Okay, lovely.
Briar's kiss then.
I can hear that eagle again.
Mm-hmm.
Is that eagle important, guys? Tell me. No, don't tell me.
Mind it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you? I was a fool to waste good coin on you.
Ugh.
Looks like we can't do anything to help him out.
No.
Looks
like attract too much attention if we did.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Huh.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of
Yes.
Rosina Dalimil.
Yes.
A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
She's not gonna be.
Then you should ask further.
Okay.
He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you usually find him.
And that's where
we want to go.
That's where you want to go.
The devs aren't stupid. They know I need a bit more naked Clive after that first tease we had.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this further knows.
Sweet incense.
Very cryptic.
Excuse me. Are you further?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalimil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
Who knows her?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
That seems too easy. Feel like we're going to be having to do like a fight or something like that initially.
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
By magic.
Clive isn't
This
stupid
town
though.
is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might
Yeah,
face
you
us.
say that, but maybe not so much anymore.
I cut off his hands, by the way.
So we need to go, is it this way?
Over there, yep.
Ah, little side street.
And handy little spot to have a fight with people in, because I expect they're going to set some people on us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick
Had a
your nose
feeling.
in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Mate, we're on your side.
Oh, he's going to get involved.
Torgal now, haven't I?
Yes, you do. And Byron.
Yes.
Sounds like he's having fun. Ouch. More enemies. I bet they're wishing they hadn't turned up at that point.
Yeah.
That's a bit nuts, that one. Ouch. Back alley bruiser. Are you having fun there, Byron?
So I'm just gonna let my nephew do all this crazy shit.
Nice. Good way to finish it. Enemies bested, not slain. They're gonna be like,
because they're gonna be like, oh yeah.
And Rosina Dalimil is gonna come out. Dalimil. Don't know where I came out with that for. Like, fuck me.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Is the boss?
Though one could hardly call that.
Is Rosina a bloke?
Lord Furder?
Lord
What the
Furder.
cat dragged in.
Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
that isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of
Okay,
Leisure.
then.
The Lock of Leisure.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Well,
The Lock of Leisure? Is it going to be one of those things that they just say over and over?
probably.
Are we going to go to the Lock of Leisure now?
Entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the Lock of Leisure now?
I do kind of want to go to the Lock of Leisure. My stomach's rumbling, but...
See where that starts off and then have a bit of a break maybe after that.
From the oven. Here.
Once you go flat... What?
Don't know. There's another one to his left.
What does that even mean?
Okay. There's only
Oh, I
one.
don't know.
The most fragrant herbs and
My carpets.
Hello?
Hello again.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all.
Right, okay.
So much for Rosina Dalimil being a woman of experience.
Yeah.
How wrong I was.
It's a young bloke. Okay.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last
Same
saw
thing might
her.
have happened.
Sorry.
Passed it on.
Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
All right. Who are you?
Obviously working for Rosina Dalimil.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Why is that so funny?
Good luck, he's probably thinking.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing.
So we need to earn your trust then, do
And
we?
nothing is exactly what you have.
Yeah.
And so, for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
No, he's not.
No.
Find someone else to help you on your way.
He can help us. We just need to do the thing he wants us to do.
Be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
Oh?
Within reason.
Men like you have a special place in my heart.
Okay then.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine.
Okay.
So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
Stop it,
Byron,
Byron.
Might as well
down.
hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers.
Yeah, exactly. Honor's not
Assuming
going
he
to...
is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age?
True.
But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalimil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until
That's
then, I bid you
quite
good
a
day.
tall order.
What
Okay, what trouble?
trouble? If you're going to give us
Byron,
orders,
you're really
be
not
clear
helping
about
here.
them, damn you.
Manners, greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Okay, so we're supposed to be working out what the trouble is, but it's related to 3 crystals.
It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag
That's
this
fine by
parlor
me.
game on any longer than we need to.
All right, all right.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Not sure that's a good idea.
Okay, I'm going to prioritize following the crystals. I need some food, and I need the loo.
Trouble in Dalimil.
So I think we're going to wait there. We've done quite a bit in that episode. It was more side stuff, wasn't it?
It was, but we have done some story stuff as well.
We have.
We know where Kupka is, so we're heading to, which one was it, Drake's Fang? Is that where we're heading
Drake's
for?
Fang is where Kupka ultimately is, but we
Yep.
just need to get passage by helping this dude out.
Yes.
Who may or may not be an ally. I think he probably is. But,
Yeah, just being cautious around us, understandably.
yeah. So, yeah, thanks for joining us for that episode. If you're enjoying our playthrough and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when we release new videos. And if you feel like supporting us on Patreon, that would be really appreciated. Till next one, guys. Bye.
See ya.